Yeah, hello everybody, welcome back. I've got some more football content because I found something to talk about. With the recent release of Preston North End's new home kit, away kit, and they've recently unveiled the third kit as well, I figured why not take a look at the kits of the club. Just have a look back, all the way from 1880 all the way up to 2022, and just give an honest opinion on a modern fan's perspective of these old kits because I don't like a lot of retro football kits. I think the way that they used to be were not the greatest. I do prefer the more modern the more modern jersey approach compared to like the old schoolboy outfit, as I've heard a lot of people call them. So completely well, there is some bias, of course, but I'm going to remain as unbiased as possible, and I'm going to go through all of these kits and basically say my thoughts. Alrighty, so 1882 to 1884, the original kit that the North End played in. To be honest, it's not a terrible kit. It's as plain as well, not plain, but it's as simplistic as you can get for the time because, like you say, football back in the day wasn't as massive as it used to be. The whole idea of a badge on the shirt, not exactly something thought through. So this was probably the closest you're going to get to a proper old football kit, and it reminds me of the boy in striped pajamas. I'm going to be completely honest with you. It's not terrible by any means, but like I say, as somebody who doesn't like the old approach to football kits, not for me, Chief, but I can respect it nonetheless. 84, 85, and then 85 to 87. This is where we really got the red from, because we use the red a lot nowadays, whether or not that was the famous Baxi shirts or the more recent third shirts. This is where the red comes from, and it's nice to see the stripe design be implemented into this year's third shirt, even though the white is replaced for black, which makes it look a bit too similar to Bournemouth. But that's for another video. Anyways, so this first one, the half and half one, it looks fine, I suppose. I don't really have a problem with it. I think it looks okay. Just reminds me too much of something you'd see in a circus. And again, with the 85 to 87 shirt, it's fine and all. It does the job. But this is when North End was still trying to find their identity, I suppose. And when you come here to 87, all the way up to roughly 09, the main differences that I can see come in form of the shorts. Sorry, the shorts on this one are much longer than this one, and that's how they were for the majority of the early days as well, before the shorter shorts came into play. I personally prefer the shorter shorts. It feels more breathable when you play. It feels like you can be a bit more acrobatic in your movement. I mean, obviously I'm a big lad, so when I play football, I'm not exactly the most experienced individual on the planet, but I like to wear. I used to wear tracksuit pants, and I'll wear shorts. It's so much more breathable. It's fantastic. But the differences between 03 and 04 was the removal of the collar, and then back in. Then you come back to 09, we get our collar back, but then the socks changed to be hooped a little bit, and then that is removed. So then we literally have the exact identical kit from 03 back again. I don't have a problem with these. Again, these are fine. This is a lot of early day North End's identity, so it's iconic. I can say that for sure, especially 09 to 12 with how long they lasted. It's incredibly iconic, and I can respect it. And they look fine, but like I said, it looks like something you'd see in a school. And again, largely the same, apart from 31, which is when the socks had a big white top instead of the hoops. But then come 1933, this is when the first, this is what I would call the first proper football kit North End had, because they had a badge on the shirt. And this was the the retro one where it looks not squash, but you can tell it's retro. It's got a nice old school charm to it, made by UK Soccer Shop. I think it's nice. And like I say, it just takes the old design and slaps a badge on it, and then changes the socks to be more colourful. I quite like it. Yeah. No, I think it's quite nice. Does this take me to UK Soccer Shop? It's oh wow, I can buy this. 57 quid. So it wasn't made by UK Soccer Shop. That's me being stupid. It's made by Toffs. That's right, Toffs. Yeah, that's the badge I'm talking about. You can customise it as well. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. I rate that. I might have to get one of them one day. That's really cool. I'll have a look at that. So yeah, that's cool. The following year, 48, 49, they removed it, probably because they maybe lost a deal with Toffs or something. Because they had that for a long time. They probably couldn't renew it, then come back, and it's renewed with different socks. These socks are okay. I don't know about the split into white at the bottom. That's a bit silly, I think. But going forward again, these two are largely the same, just shorter shorts, much shorter shorts. which are more commonly used these days, I'd imagine. I think it looks fine. Prefer the short sleeves always over long sleeves. I don't like playing football in long sleeves personally. Although in some kits it might look nice, I prefer the short sleeves personally. And again, largely the same the following year, just without the V-neck and back with the collar and darker socks. I do like a good football shirt with a collar on it. I really wish it's something that we would do a lot more. Coming forward again, largely the same, just different. It just changes to the socks, maybe changes to the colour of the shorts, apart from 65, which will then take the 63, not the 63 design, sorry, but it will inspire from the 63 design in the socks and the shorts, but the V-neck is removed for a standard neck, and the badge now has a square around it. I'm just curious, like, these are really cool. Anyways, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Moving on, like I say, it's roughly the same format, same badge, same square. Socks change every now and then, and the shorts go from light blue to royal blue to a navy blue. 73, we had a central badge, something very rare for Preston. It looks nice. I think the collar's a nice touch as well. I just wish the socks maybe had a bit of blue to them. That would have looked quite nice. Following year, the socks changed to blue with white hoops, and we have blue stripes going down the socks, which I think is really cool. And the blue collar's nice with which says PNE, where the badge would be. I think that's a really nice kit. I've seen these a lot. I think where it says PNE like that, they are nice. I really do like them. 75 to 76, this is the early version as far as I'm aware, because that's what it says. The main difference being that the final version says PNE rather than using the City Council's logo. And I do prefer the one with PNE on it from Umbro. Very nice kit. You can buy this as well. Yeah, this is the shirt I was talking about. This is a fucking amazing football shirt. This is one of my favourite football shirts ever. This is really nice. So Toffs definitely did not make the original ones, because as I've now found out, yes, these are retro shirts remade, because Umbro made the original. Pardon me, that's me being an absolute idiot. But no, this is a lovely shirt. I love this shirt. The following year, it's basically the same kit, rather than being made by Umbro, it was made by Bukta. And then going forward to 97, we had Adidas, which is something I really wish, right, because this is our, for North End, this is our last year on our night contract in terms of getting kit supplied. I really want us to go to Adidas next, and if not Adidas, go to Hummel. That'd be very nice. Castro, maybe not a bad option either. But our first year on the Adidas, we didn't have the PNE on it. I think that was very self-absorbed here. Navy trim worn in pre-season protocol. Yeah. What more can I say? It literally looks like your standard modern Adidas tracksuit, but as a football jersey, using the classic colour format. I think it's quite nice. The blue may be a bit too light, and then the badge appeared late in the previous season, which was the 78-79 season. And then come to 79 to 1980, we've got one of the most iconic Preston North End shirts, in my opinion, which is when the Pontins first came into play. They basically did the same thing the following year as well. Apart from the badge got moved to the top, which I believe is the more well-known one, as far as I'm aware, if not the 81 with the darker stripes. But regardless, it's a really nice kit. I love this kit, especially the one with the darker stripes going down and the navy shorts. It is absolutely phenomenal. Lovely, lovely shirt. 81, brilliant stuff. Moving on to 83 now, plain white stockings worn until late in the season, which is when the hoops came in. You know, because North End's always had a little bit of as far as I'm aware from what I've been told from people, is that Preston's had a pretty rough history in terms of getting kits in ready for the season. I mean, just look at the 22 season. We couldn't even get our kits in time for the pre-season. We had to start wearing it halfway through. So yeah, there's always problems, but this was made by John Harrison Sports, this next Pontins kit, which again I think is a very nice kit. I think the Adidas one's a lot nicer, but I prefer the shorts on this one. Going forward again, it's moving on just with a different sponsor. I prefer Pontins. 85, this is when we had what's the word? More opaque grey stripes going down, and we ditched the collar, which, like I said, I'm a sucker for a collar on a football shirt, so this would have looked nice with a collar, which is unfortunate, but these are some socks that I've seen a lot of people like use and stuff. I like this. Then we had the Lombard sponsor. It's a nice kit, can't complain. Come over to the next one, however, or with Hobbit, and this is when North End's kits really started to go into like full force iconic, and everyone's loving them when they started to introduce the yellow onto the home kit, because yellow traditionally and typically our away colour. We've not seen yellow for a while, but it's finally returning this year, which is nice. But yeah, yellow's typically the away colour, and to blend it into the home shirt like that, I think it's pretty nice. It's where a lot of people's favourite shirts come from. And I think this one, the first one with Garrett's Insurance, very, very lovely kit. I really do like this shirt a lot, and the socks, as well as the pants. It's probably one of the best North End kits of all time. It's fantastic. Moving over from Hobbit, you go to Scoreline 2 years later, and, well, yeah, fair enough. It's a similar idea. It ditches, like, the very thick grey opaque stripes, and instead goes for really thin ones, and the blue streaks going down the shirt and the shorts. It's fine enough. I've never really been a massive fan of the V-necks, but it's fine for what it is. It's fine. I don't really have a huge problem with it. I think it's a decent shirt. I prefer the previous season. Going on again to the next season after that, switch from Scoreline to Ribeiro mid-season, which is when they put a lot more yellow back into it, which does look nice, and they've got their own little badge to say that they made the shirt there instead of on the sleeves. Again, nice shirt, but the previous year probably a little bit better for me. Anyways, next one, August to September of 1990. So a very short used kit here. And then moving on to the October 1990. Again, you cut on 1990, sorry, to 1992. There's not many differences. The only difference is, of course, the sponsor being absent from the first version, which was Ribble Valley Shelving. Right, mate. Yeah, like I said, it's another one of those kits that I'm really indifferent about, because I think it's just fine. There's nothing too wrong with it, but at the same time, there's not a lot right with it. It's just a nice blend of the traditional colours of navy and yellow, but the actual design itself, I'm not too keen on the half sleeves. Why do you breathe so loud? Jesus. Right, don't have pets. We'll move on. Match winner. This is probably the most iconic Preston North End shirt in existence, which is the 1992 collar roll home shirt, as well as the fantastic away shirt that came with it. This is a lot of people's favourite shirt, and I can absolutely see why. This is scud. The badge finally appearing on the shorts properly, as well as the match winner logo. The design with the wavy yellow and navy looks fantastic. Represents collar roll quite well, I think, because as far as I'm aware, collar roll, was it a wallpaper brand? Collar, yeah, collar. No, it's not a brand. Sausage, collar. Is he not? Yeah, wallpaper. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, wallpaper brand. Again, I think it represents that quite well because it looks a bit like wallpaper. This is a phenomenal kit. The blending of the colours so nice, and the design absolutely phenomenal. Looks even better in person. 93, 94. Same approach with the collar roll and stuff. Changed the badge a bit. I prefer the previous season kit tenfold, because this one's absence of yellow is a bit distracting after seeing it a lot on that one, but the inclusion of more white is nice, as well as a healthy blend of navy into the design. I just prefer the previous badge as well. And moving on to 1994. This dog. Sorry about the dog. Now, 1994 is probably in battle with 1992 as being the most iconic Preston North End shirt, because a lot of people recognise this shirt as the David Beckham shirt. As you can see, probably don't need to show anyone this, but yeah, this was the shirt that David Beckham wore when he came into Preston North End, and that's why a lot of people know the shirt, really. Obviously, most people know David Beckham these days as a Manchester United star more than anything, but this was the shirt that turned a boy into a legend, and it's why a lot of people remember it. And of course, the away season as well. The away shirt was fantastic as well, but the 92 away shirt was better in my opinion. But this as a home shirt, I think, is a teeny bit better than the 92 one, but again, my opinion changes all the time. I can't decide. It's my current phone case as well. I really do enjoy this shirt. I love the central badge. I love the stripe with the collar roll. Very nice, very unique. The striped sleeves don't look terrible, and the shorts have a nice blend of the navy with the white stripe and then the yellow to break it apart. Badge on the short as well. I love to see it. Very, very nice. Moving away from the collar roll era, which is when things maybe, as a few people say, went downhill. Massive decrease in quality in some people's opinions. I don't think so much. We have our first Baxi shirt, which again, like I said, they're not terrible shirts, but I think there's just too much navy blue. it drowns out the white quite a lot because it comes across the white on the front of the shirt, goes all the way down the sleeve. There's no white on the shorts at all, and the socks, you know, the navy white instead of white navy. Not terrible by any means necessary, but I think it looks a bit too cluttered. And as far as I can see as well, with it, when I see people wearing it, the material doesn't look quite. It doesn't look premium, if that's the word I can use to describe it, but I'm not too sure. The following year is when they used on brand rather than footy, and I prefer the badge that footy used. However, I prefer this shirt tenfold to the previous one, because the reduction of the navy blue with a bit more white is nice. The badge change, like I said, prefer the other one, but the socks being white navy instead of navy white is better. Then moving on to 1998, this is when the new badge came in, which was used for a very long time, which featured no frame. It was just the lamb that said Preston North End FC. This is a nice shirt. I don't mind this at all. Plain white with the navy going on the collar and stuff. Forgot to mention as well the collar inclusion on the collar roll shirts. Fantastic, lovely collars. Collars on these shirts as well were nice. The own brand Baxi one was better, I think, than the first one. So yeah, I've got no problem with this kit. Very nice. Like the shorts on it with the strapes going down as well, reminiscent of Adidas in a little bit, and the socks having the badge on it in the centre. I like that. Moving on to the 2000s, approaching my era now. The last season with Baxi, with the blogs making it. The collar could have done with some blue, I think. But other than that, the shorts, again, simple as it can be. They're very nice. The socks, I enjoy the design, and now it says PNAFC on it. Do enjoy that. Do enjoy the kit. I think it's a nice kit. Next kit, we have our first one with New Reg. And this brought back the central badge, only for a season. And, well, for only one season until it came back again. But this is a fine enough shirt. Like I say, it's plain, but it's not plain, if that makes sense. It's decent. All I can say, this is decent. Don't have many problems with it. I think the socks could have done with a bit more blue on it. I have no idea what's going on out there. This next one has... I've always been funny with kits, because when they partition down here where you can feel the taping, or whatever it's called, it feels... I don't know, they don't look as right. I don't mind it being under the arms like that, but when it's very visible like the way it is, I'm not too keen. It looks fine. That's the only way I can describe this one. It's fine. I prefer it over the last seasons, but again, it's still not great. Last one with Admiral. This one is okay, I suppose. I'm not a big fan of the socks. I think they look stupid. But the shorts having the wavy in design, I quite enjoy that. Something a kit would adapt eventually. And the stripe going down like that, that's fine enough. It's a decent shirt, can't complain. Moving into 2005-2006, I don't really like the light blue with from Diodora. I don't like the light blue. I think it's a bit much. But the black stripe going down is fine. The central badge again, pretty decent. Enterprise, first season with Enterprise, they stuck with us for a while. It looks alright. I don't have many problems with this shirt. I think it's fine. But moving on to 2006-2007, this is a shirt, one of the earliest shirts I remember seeing anybody wear that I know in person. I think it's a fine shirt. I see it listed online all the time, and I'm very tempted to buy it every now and then. But it's just okay. I think there's a bit too much navy, and I don't like the checkers on the sleeves. But or the line going up to where it says Enterprise. I think it looks a bit silly. But other than that, it's a fine enough kit. I don't really think Diodora made some great kits, to be honest with you. I'm probably one of the few people to say that they weren't the best. I think so. I know a lot of people like them, but oh well. But yeah, the socks are nice. 2007-2008. This is a decent shirt. I like the collar. The straps going down it are okay. The sleeves are fine as well. Shorts are nice. The socks are stupid. I don't like this design for socks. Swiftly again to 2008. I like the socks this time, and I like the shorts. And the shirt is very plain, but it does the job. It's fine enough. 2009-2010, go to Canterbury, which was a one-time deal, I think. I really like this shirt because when it goes across the top there, I do like that. I do like it quite a lot. The shorts are fine, and the socks maybe a bit too plain, more navy on it for me. But I really wish we had Canterbury a lot longer because I do like this shirt and I want to get my hand on it one day. 2010-2011, this is the shirt that I'm wearing now, which is where we had the T-Nets. This one's a bit of a funny one with the neck. How it's got a bit like of a partition. but I think it's quite nice. It feels breathable. It's hard to describe. And the whole Titanex thing here as well, the sponsor, it's very strange because I don't know if this is like this on anyone else's shirt if you own this shirt, but if you flip it inside out, it still says Enterprise underneath. I have no idea what happened there, unless there's something wrong with mine, I don't know. I like the socks, shorts are fine as well, and the badge being embroidered on like this for a change. I quite like this. This was a very short-lived badge, unfortunately, but I like it a lot. 2011, this is a fantastic shirt. I really do like this shirt. Prefer the Titanex thing being like that rather than as one big black bar. The stripes going down like that as well, really cool. I think it's a really nice shirt. I just really wish the shorts might have been navy instead of having the navy stripe. But beside that, I really do like this kit. And coming into 2012, 2013, this might be my favourite Preston North End shirt to date. Tell you what, let me get it out because I do actually have this shirt. 2 seconds. Alrighty, yeah. I do own this shirt because I couldn't resist. This is a fantastic shirt. I really do like it. I used to see people wearing it all the time back in the day. The grey stripes making the return in this format is very nice. The Magnus logo fits it quite well, and the design around here as well looks quite nice. The only thing that really grinds my gears about that shirt when you wear it is how high up the badges and Puma, they come to your shoulder nearly, and I think it's quite distracting personally, but I can't complain because it's a very lovely kit and it might well be my favourite North End shirt. Coming up 2013, 2014, this is when our Nike deal started. Fucking Jesus. So this is a nearly 10-year contract that we've signed with Nike, and before we continue, I had this debate the other day. I can see why we would sign on with Nike. I can see why, but at the same time, it is a bit naive to not look into the details of the contract because at the end of the day, Nike has just been supplying us with template after template after template now, and it's getting tiring. It's a big shame, but what can you do, I suppose? It's a shame that the biggest name in sport provides such shit quality shirts. And this reigns true to other big clubs as well. Liverpool's new, as an example, Liverpool's new home shirt, the material wise, is exactly the same as what we got. The stitching and everything. The only difference is I think we've got a mesh back. I do not know about Liverpool, but it just screams really low effort. The only difference between Liverpool and us is they got an embroidered badge, which is what we desperately need. Anyways, 2013 to 2014, plain white. Plain. Sponsor gives it some colour and life. This is the first time we used the new badge that we're using today. This, I think, is a very clean badge. I got it tattooed on my leg not long ago. Well, I say not long ago, or about 2 months ago, nearly. Jesus. But yeah, it's a plain shirt. The shorts again. The shorts bit will basically be the same now until 2022. They don't have much difference beside the white coming into play, so you could still reuse your 2013 shorts and get away with it. Socks, very plain. But yeah, no, I don't have a problem with this. I think it's an okay kit. 2014 to 2015, a very infamous shirt, the Virgin Train shirt, the promotion shirt. This is a pretty cool. Let me fact check that. Sorry, I'm being stupid again. I had to double check that then because something in my head was telling me, "Shut up, you idiot." No, you got promoted in 2016. No, we didn't. We got promoted in 2015. I knew that. I was just making sure. So yeah, this is the shirt that took us to the championship. I like the shirt quite a lot. I think it's pretty cool. No problems with it at all, to be honest. I just wish there was a bit more navy on the shirt. The shorts and socks are fine. 2015, 2016, same shorts, same socks. Only difference is they got rid of the collar, which is a shame because the collar looks nicer, but they've got some like mad pattern going on the shirt now. Don't know what that's about. Prefer the plain one, to be honest with you. I just prefer the collar. Moving on, 2016. Now, I prefer the previous socks from 14 to 16. I think they're better. The shorts are the same, but the shirt itself, much better. Lovely, lovely shirt. The main thing, I can't comment on what 14, 15 and 13 did because I don't own the shirt and I don't know anybody who owns the shirts, but this one has an embroidered badge, which is something that the modern kits do not have. The 888 logo is a fine enough sponsor, if not a bit too squished. And the blue going all the way down the sleeve and the right across the back is nice. And I, of course, had to get on this shirt. It's got the name of one of my favourite Preston players of all time. do what you will with that information. Yeah, moving on. I like this kit. Nice kit. 2017, 2018, plain, bland, boring. Tempo bet it's fine. It just adds a bit more navy and clarity to the shirt. The shorts again, same. Socks, fine, I suppose. Not a big fan. The next kit, 2018, had a bad little thing going on with the actual shirt itself. It's when we first came with 32 red. Again, it's just very, very plain. The blue around the neck, not massively keen on, but it's fine enough as it is. It's just okay. 2019, the socks are horrendous, and the shorts again are the same, but the addition of navy going up the sides and across here is better. I'm not massively keen on how big it is up the sides, but say what you want. It's a fine enough kit. That's just about it. 2020, I really want to get my hands on this shirt because this is also one of my favourite Preston shirts of all time. This is a lovely, lovely shirt. The collar makes its return after a very long time. I think it's a lovely shirt. The blue going down on the sleeves as well, fine. Not wrong with that. 32 red with a bar across the bottom looks better than with no bar. And the white on the shorts gives enough breakage for it to look nice. The socks as well, sorry, very good. This is one of my favourite North End kits of all time, and it was a template, so Nike can make good templates. It can suit us, but anyway, 2021, the most successful Preston North End shirt in a very long time. It always looks better when you see it in, like, most of these shirts look better in person than they do on images, I think. But yeah, this is a nice shirt. I know it's a template and all, and I understand the issues with the quality that people had. But I think it's a nice shirt, all things considered. There is nothing wrong with the shirt, I don't think. I like the blue sleeves going down. I know a lot of other things like clubs had. I think Brighton had this in their away shirt, but like I said, it's a template. I'm not bothered. It just suits North End really well, and it looks really nice. And Power Group being in the colour that it's in adds enough contrast and quality to the colour matching, I think. It's just a shame that the badge is iron pressed on, which is a bit stupid. And last but not least, we've got 2022. Felt like I'm talking for ages. 2022 shirt. When I first saw it get announced, I was very unhappy because I thought it was extremely plain and boring. But when you look at it in person and when you actually wear it, I don't have a problem with it because I think it looks a lot. It's one of those things that look better in person. It's still. I'm not going to take anything away from it. It's still a really bland shirt, but it's not as bad as I first said it was. I like the white on the shorts coming back. The socks are nice as well. The return of the hoop socks, very nice. Yeah, it's a fine enough shirt. I don't know if I prefer it to 21, 22. I'm still trying to debate that because they both have their own merits, but like I say, it's really plain. But then again, the 21 shirt I think can look a bit. It doesn't look as clean. But yeah, I'm not too sure. But that was basically an overview of Preston North End shirts, a history of Preston North End shirts. If I had to pick my 5 favourites in no order, I would go with 2020 to 2021, 2012 to 2013, coming back up, 1992 to 1993, 1994 to 1995, and if I had to pick one more, I think we're pushing it a bit here, going up, maybe the Pontins one or the Umbro. Yeah, I'm saying that I like the Umbro one a lot. It'd be a difficult one to choose from because I really do like the 2016 shirt, but at the same time, the old Umbro one, the 75 shirt, this is also a very nice kit. Even it's very simplistic, but what more do you want? It's very nice. But if not that one, maybe 81. Difficult decision for sure to pick a top 5 out of these. But if I had to pick an all-time favourite, again, very difficult decision. Either it'd have to be between, for me personally, 92 and 2012. So at least they both end in a 2. So yeah, that is a brief overview of North End kits and what I think about them as a modern fan. Don't know what more you want from me. Go on, get lost.